Siblings often feel overlooked while the struggling child gets what seems like all the attention. They might be doing well in school, but they're not getting celebrated for it because everyone's focused on helping their brother or sister catch up. I'm Jenny Sherson, ex-special educator turned dyslexia interventionist. It wasn't so long ago that I, too, was overwhelmed by balanced literacy versus structured literacy, education speak, and everything in between. Fast forward after many, many hours of self-driven education, and you'll see I've built a thriving dyslexia practice helping students from age 6 to 18. My specialties? Working with the quote-unquote difficult, almost always 2E, student, and breaking down the complexities of dyslexia into everyday language strategies and action steps. Why does everything revolve around my sister's reading problems? If you've heard your typically developing child ask this question, you're not alone. While we focus so much attention on helping our dyslexic children succeed, we sometimes forget about the invisible impact on their siblings. Today, we're talking about the forgotten family members in the dyslexia journey, the brothers and sisters who don't have learning differences but are definitely affected by them. From upper elementary through high school, these siblings often struggle with complex feelings they don't know how to express. Because here's what many families don't realize. Dyslexia doesn't just affect the child who has it. It affects the entire family system, including siblings who may feel overlooked, confused, or resentful. Picture this from a sibling's perspective. Your brother gets one-on-one tutoring twice a week, special accommodations at school, and what feels like constant attention for his struggles. Meanwhile, you're expected to just handle everything on your own because you're, quote, the easy one. Siblings often feel overlooked while the struggling child gets what seems like all the attention. They might be doing well in school, but they're not getting celebrated for it because everyone's focused on helping their brother or sister catch up. They start to wonder if they need to struggle to get attention too. There's also guilt about their own academic success. They might feel bad about being good readers while their sibling struggles. Some siblings actually hide their achievements or downplay their successes because they don't want to make their brother or sister feel worse. Then there's the confusion about special treatment. Why does their sibling get extra time on tests? Why do they have different homework? From a child's perspective, this can look like favoritism or unfairness, especially when they don't fully understand learning differences. Many siblings end up taking on inappropriate responsibilities. They become tutors, explainers, or protectors. They might help with homework, defend siblings from teasing, or translate information for parents. These are adult responsibilities that children shouldn't have to carry. The impact doesn't stop in childhood. I've seen adult siblings who still carry resentment from feeling invisible during their brother or sister's struggles. Others develop perfectionist tendencies, feeling like they have to excel to balance out their siblings' difficulties. Some siblings are drawn to careers in education, therapy, or helping professions because of their family experience. While this can be positive, it's concerning when it comes from a sense of obligation rather than genuine interest. The patterns established in childhood often affect adult relationships too. Siblings might struggle with asking for help because they learned early that their needs came second. Or they might be attracted to people who need fixing because that's the dynamic they learned at home. Younger siblings tend not to understand the situation as well, which can lead to different problems. They might think their older sibling is just bad at school or getting special treatment for no reason. Older siblings often understand more, but may feel resentful about family resources and attention being diverted. The goal isn't to give all the children equal attention. It's to give them appropriate attention based on their individual needs. But that requires being intentional about recognizing and meeting the needs of your typically developing children too. First, acknowledge all your children's needs. Yes, your dyslexic child needs intensive support, but your other children need recognition, individual attention, and their own opportunities to struggle and succeed. Teaching siblings about learning differences needs to be age-appropriate and ongoing. Young children need simple explanations. Your brother's brain works differently, so reading is harder for him. Older children can understand more complex concepts about the neurological differences and the importance of appropriate support. Create individual space and attention for each child. This might mean special one-on-one time with the typically developing child, celebrating their achievements separately, or ensuring they have opportunities to pursue their own interests without everything being filtered through their siblings' needs. Remember, building a balanced family doesn't mean treating all children exactly the same. It means treating them fairly based on their individual needs. Your dyslexic child needs intensive support, and your typically developing children need recognition, attention, and their own space to grow. The families who navigate this best are the ones who talk openly about learning differences, celebrate each child's unique strengths, and make sure that while one child's needs might require more resources, every child knows that they matter and belong. Your siblings didn't choose this journey, but they're on it with you. Making sure they feel seen and valued isn't just good for them, it's good for your whole family. Until next time, bye-bye. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Literacy Untangled. If you loved this episode as much as I did, head on over and rate and subscribe so you never miss an episode. If you want to continue the conversation or share your takeaways, head on over to our Instagram at Literacy Untangled and comment on your favorite part. I can't wait to hang out with you again soon. Bye.